The battle for Western civilization is upon us, all right? I say this without hesitation and without hyperbole. We have to destroy evil, all right? Hot take, evil, not good, don't want to unify with it, don't want it anywhere near me, absolutely, let's destroy it, all right? All right, I'm glad we're on the same page. If you disagree with my idea, you could probably leave, because you probably won't like this video. Deus Vult, destroy evil, God wills it. All right, we're here. All right, anywho, Portland, Oregon is currently a war zone in the United States of America because Trump has designated Antifa as a terrorist organization. This is fantastic news. Fantastic news. Absolutely love it. I personally am very anti-terrorist. It's one of my mindsets. You know, partially because God is anti-terrorist, right? Kill them before they kill you is a very basic biblical concept, and I fully support it. Not that God needs my support, but if he did, I'd be there 100%. Anywho, breaking news, the FBI raided the Portland home of an illegal alien who was shining lasers at military helicopters. Turns out he lived with 3 other illegals. Collateral damage, absolute victory. All of them are now in ICE custody, being processed for deportation. All right, so here's the helicopter. All right, there he is. Some retard is shooting lasers.
So this is the second trip around I've seen.
Yeah. There's no more fucking around. The military is involved. AOE damage. AOE damage. They're all going home. Sorry, that's what we're doing. And the more the media makes the ICE officers sound like Gestapo fascists, the more of them will self-deport. Get 'em, boys. Get 'em, boys. I support this completely. Now, you might think that calls me a fascist. And people have. I've been called a fascist many times. I've been called a Nazi, which is ironic due to my personal history and, you know, the life of my grandparents and situations that brought me to this very point. Calling me a Nazi, very ironic. A lot of people have been asking me, Nux, debunk the claims. No, I actually don't give a shit what you call me, it turns out. No, I actually don't give a shit what you call me. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, Antifa. Playtime over. I voted for this. And we all voted for this. Yes, we did. We actually like law and order here. Here on the Nuxanor channel, we are supporters of the tenets of FAFO. If you fuck around, you actually find out. Here's ICE. They roll in. Beating the shit out of them. All right, so this is someone with a keffiyeh on her. That's how you know that they're fighting for Palestine in Portland, Oregon, which makes so much sense. They're screaming. They don't even understand. They don't even understand. Why would they do this to me? Well, you're a terrorist, unfortunately. Don't be a terrorist next time. This won't happen to you. Yeah, the military is involved, and things are going well for people that are on the good side of the force. We're beating the shit out of them. And God has given us a secret 11th commandment. FAFO. Nick Shirley was there. I am aware. We're going to be watching that. Apparently, there were snipers. Antifa, right? These protesters, right? These peaceful protesters, they were snipers on rooftops with sniper rifles and laser pointers, apparently. It's really, really scary. Shit is getting turned up to 11. So this is absolute cinema. So the far left Antifa, you have to understand, this is a neo-Marxist movement, all right? The forces of Antifa have joined forces with radical Islamists, even though you'd think that, like, on the one hand, you got gaytheists. On the other hand, you got radical religious people that would literally execute gaytheists. Why do they unite? The answer is simple. It's because they want the downfall of Western civilization. So they come together as the ultimate unholy alliance of victimhood and retards to make believe that they are the most oppressed people of all time, and they were fighting against, well, America. So this clip is absolute cinema. Right? So they don't even know what to do. They're like, a black man, but he's even more oppressed than I am. What can we do?
He's brave.
You got one absolute legend, patriot, an American flag, and a MAGA hat.
Okay, but if you want the war to stop and you want to...
He's talking about Palestine in Portland, Oregon. What are we doing?
Not protesting AOC.
He's like, yeah, this is not helping Palestine. APAC, I love when people do that. It's the ultimate cop-out. But there are Jewish donors. Yeah, there's a million other donors, too.
So this is the man. He came down because he saw us being mobbed, and he brought his wife with him. Like, so brave of them. It's so brave of them.
They don't even know what to say. They don't know what to say. If this was a white guy, they would fucking kill him. I'll be real. If this was a white dude, they'd kill him. They don't even know what to do. They're completely defeated. This goes against their entire power structure. It's absolute cinema. I love it. Far-left insurgents are completely baffled by a black man. Identity politics makes it very hard for Antifa to challenge a black man. Patriots, I salute you, my absolute goat. You are the fucking MVP of today. Anyway, breaking news, Portland police have started to unmask Antifa as they arrest them. I think this is absolute cinema. Like, there are just endless clips rolling in of the actual military just carrying away these fucking terrorists. They'll sit there and they'll scream. They pick them up and they throw their tuchus in jail, man. Directly into alligator Alcatraz, you know what I'm saying? They unmask them, which, let's be real, they should. Now, there is a war on multiple fronts in the United States. In my opinion, it's a war against Western civilization based on biblical values. I really think it's a holy war of some sort, all right? So, this is Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk's agency, and as you can see, they had a massive event planned, and it's empty. Now, this is weird, because ever since Charlie Kirk was assassinated, Turning Point AOC has been on fire. Well, the reason why it's empty is because there was a bomb threat. They ended up bringing everyone back. However, there was a bomb threat. People threatened to blow this place up, so they ended up all needing to clear out. And when I saw this originally, I was like, wow, this is horrible. This is really sad. It's disgusting. Thank God it was just a threat and there was no bomb. There was a bomb. Explosions reported at Utah State University ahead of a Turning Point USA event tonight. After reports of an evacuation due to a bomb threat, witnesses heard shouts, "Fire in the hole" before the blast. That's crazy. No way. Trans-Tifa actually fucking cooking once again. They ended up taking explosives away for a controlled explosion. Thank God no one was hurt. But this is crazy. I like, this is fucking evil. All right, you don't see people on the right doing this, by the way. Where's both sides? I thought both sides were the problem or something. All right, so this is a TikToker, as you can tell. This is another gaytheist with a nose ring. So I'm sure this is obviously going to be very impressive.
You can just kill ICE agents. You know that? You can just kill them. You don't have to hold your phone in their face and ask people when their birthday is and ask people what their name is and then try to find wherever they end up in Los Angeles. You can kill them. This isn't about social media clout anymore. This isn't about video. This isn't about the phone. This is about get a gun and start killing ICE agents. They are deputized corrections officers. Kill them.
This is a terrorist. This is a terrorist that should be in prison. I have no idea why the fuck the FBI is not fucking doing anything about these people. All right, the Hasan Pikers, the fucking TikTokers, the Destinies of the world. Like, this is what's ramping this shit up. People should not be comfortable to say this in public. The nose ring people, once again, retarded, much to the surprise of every single one of us. Now, realistically, it turns out the godless heathens have no morals. This is a surprise, obviously. But the party of anti-God are also anti-life. I mean, I thought this was obvious ever since they've been aborting 1 million babies a year, but it turns out they also want to do, let's say, 94th trimester abortions, where they literally just kill people, it turns out. This is absolutely insane. This is wild and diabolical. Imagine getting your tits cut off, but not fixing your fucking teeth. Anyway, moving on to other horrible situations that are going on before we dive into the Portland, Oregon drama. This is Alex Dickey. He had 39 arrests and 25 felonies. He was not in jail. He was not incarcerated, and he brutally murdered Logan Federico in her own home. This is obviously a very dark-skinned white male that committed a felony, probably a MAGA guy. That was a joke. But this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. Fatigue isn't even the word anymore. Fatigue is not the word. All right, we are living in a society where the Irina Zarutskas of the world are everywhere. 39 arrests, 25 felonies, walking free, and murders an innocent person. The blood is on the hand of the judge. And the dad ended up in Congress speaking in one of the most, heartbreaking ways. The dad of this poor girl. I'm so sick of this shit. We don't have to live like this. We don't have to live like this. You just have to recognize that that this isn't about policy. This is about good and evil.
Bang! Dead. Gone. Why? Because Alexander Devontae Dickey, who was arrested 39 times, 25 felonies, was on the street, forced on her knees, with her hands over her head, begging for her life, begging for her hero, her father, me, that couldn't be there. She was 5'3". She weighed 115 pounds. My daughter wanted to be a teacher. She finally figured it out 2 weeks before she was executed. And you will not forget her. I promise you. You will be sick and tired of my face and my voice until this gets fixed. I will fight until my last breath for my daughter. What y'all did, you woke up a beast and you pissed off the wrong daddy. You need to fight for the rest of our children, the rest of the innocents, and stop protecting the people that keep taking them from us.
Actually heartbreaking. Every time I see one of these, I normally don't show like really heavy stuff, but I feel like this needed to be said. Like, we can't forget these people. We can't let these people slip through the cracks. Letting them slip through the cracks makes their death completely worthless. And they can't be forgotten. They cannot be forgotten. This girl was an innocent person. This girl was a daughter. This girl was maybe a sister. This girl had a future, and we fucking ruined it for her. We, as a country, because we have a society where judges are gonna let out some random fucking degenerate fuck that was arrested 39 times with 25 fucking felonies. And if I called him the N-word, it would ruin my career. But this guy can fucking kill people, and whatever, that's fine. He's just mentally ill. We should put him back on the street. We don't need to live like this. We absolutely can't keep living like this. We cannot keep living like this. Holy fucking shit. This is unreal levels of evil. So anyway, I think everyone needs to know this story and stories like this. Now, this is the craziest part. The story gets worse. All right, so this is Representative Ross talking about this poor girl, Frederico, that was just killed.
Long before this hearing, particularly... Oh, I'm sorry.
She got the name wrong. She called this girl Irina, referring to the white girl that was murdered by a black man on the train 2 weeks ago. There are so many of these situations, the representatives of Congress can't keep their names straight.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Thank you so much for bringing that. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I am so sorry for you.
Yeah, you should feel like a piece of shit, lady.
I'm so sorry for your loss, and my heart goes out to you. My heart.
Yeah, your heart goes out to you. Anyway, let's keep releasing fucking repeat offender criminals. Right? Yeah, absolutely. There's a problem with white men in this country. Am I right, guys? It's a white man problem. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the issue. So anyway, obviously, the big question is, what is the Democrats' plan to address crime? Now, the reason why I bring all of this up is because Donald Trump brought in the military, and is like, you people are not arresting your own criminals, so we are going to fucking send in the military to actually arrest the criminals. The Democrats keep saying, no, how dare you do that? We're handling this. It's fascism to arrest the criminals. I'm building up the lore for you here, and I feel like it's really important. So, they asked this Democratic fellow, gentleman, what's the plan? How are you gonna fucking clean this shit up?
Comprehensive approach is defunding the police, which is what this says. The entire time. This is so typical of what the Democrats do now. After your policies have transparently failed and led to the deaths of millions of Americans, now you say you've never heard of defunding the police. Your own report recommends it on page after page after page. Let me ask about something else you say. Here's what you say we ought to invest in. Instead of funding the police, here's what we ought to invest in. We need to invest in programs that acknowledge the need for safe space initiatives led by lesbian, gay, bisexual, two-spirit, trans, and gender nonconforming people. What's two-spirit?
Look, I don't know exactly. You guys are pulling some interesting quotes.
This is from your report.
Bro, you said it. You literally said it.
If you look at the report, the focus is on investing in violence intervention, outreach workers.
You say that you shouldn't invest in the police, but we ought to invest in two-spirit community programs that acknowledge two-spirit individuals.
We are not going to discriminate against that. We're not going to discriminate against any nonprofit that wants to help us.
What is a two-spirit? What is two-spirit? You say don't fund the police, but do fund programs that create safe spaces for two-spirit people. What is? I just want to know. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is.
Well, I honestly, I'm not completely aware of the language or the
spirit. You wrote the report?
But what I'm telling you is that what
is a two-spirit individual? I mean, really, this is your policymaker's playbook. You are the witness called by the Democrats on this committee, so I assume you reflect their views. Well, you don't want to fund the police. You want to fund safe spaces for two-spirit individuals. What is a two-spirit person?
I feel like I'm looking at a two-faced individual because you talk about reducing
violence. Sir, you're looking at some...
Stop fucking weaseling your way through this, man. You're looking at someone that wants to put criminals in jail. You want to keep criminals out of jail, defund the police, and instead put those funds to fucking two-spirit people.
Somebody who's reading you your own words, and I'd like to hear an answer. Here's the answer. The answer is You don't have any solutions. You want to invest in gobbledygook and take away money from police officers who actually keep our community safe.
Facts.
And when you're called
No
on the record,
lies.
you deny it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100% facts. These people are not living in reality. They're not. Just like the fucking Two-Spirit people. So Governor Pritzker, he's in charge of one of the most fucking ravaged, war-torn states of all time in the history of the country. In any other country, if federal agents fired upon journalists when unprovoked, what would we call that? If federal agents marched down the street demanding papers, what would we say? Authoritarianism. Let's stop pretending it's something else when it happens in our American cities. So I responded, I would say you're running defense for terrorists, but your fat ass clearly ain't running, which I stand by completely. No lies detected. That's where we're at. They will run defense for terrorists, for murderers, for psychopaths. They will let them out of jails. They will release them. They'll arrest them 39 times with 25 felonies. They'll put them back on the streets and they'll kill people. And if Trump or the government wants to arrest them, you'll call it authoritarianism. You are an absolute degenerate fat fraud. Unbelievable. Now, this is Mayor Brandon Johnson. All right, he's the mayor of, I think it's Chirac. Chicago, you know what I'm saying? That's what we call Chicago these days. Part of the great state that Governor Pritzker is running. This is what he had to say.
What I can say, though, is that Assata Shakur is an important person in the Black liberation movement who has repeatedly claimed her innocence.
Assata Shakur is a cop killer bank robber degenerate fuck that died. And if she is someone important in the Black liberation movement, then the Black liberation movement needs to go. She is a cop killer bank robber, and you're celebrating her. No wonder why the fuck your communities are fucking killing each other. You have the wrong idols and the wrong role models. It is insane that we need to deal with this shit. So anyway, much to everyone's surprise, this is Last Ditch. Last Ditch is a lesbian transsexual bar. Cops are not welcome at Last Ditch. Kill them with firebombs. Again, we should not need to live like this. Now, Hasan Piker is obviously terrified because he's probably going to jail. Because, you know, he's a terrorist. I usually say terrorist supporter, but he's a terrorist because he's Antifa, a designated terrorist organization.
American citizen, natural-born U.S. citizen to be denaturalized.
Yeah, deport him.
And also sent to a separate country. Like, that might actually be the case.
He's scared. He's scared. Get him out.
You've lawyered up. I mean, I got the ACLU with me. I got all of the civil rights lawyers they're basically salivating at the prospect, from what I understand, of being the person who successfully defends a precedent-setting
or fails to defend
legal case. So
put on the MAGA hat, Hasan.
If some shit like that were to happen, I feel like I'm fairly well protected. But I do also
too scared to go to TwitchCon, but fairly well protected. Good riddance, dipshit.
I have this secret belief that Laura Loomer kind of likes me, I think. American citizen.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so at all, because you advocate for the murder of all the Jews, and Laura Loomer is a Jew, so therefore I doubt she likes you, to be honest. So anyway, I responded, TikTok terrorist, what is Antifa really about, asks Hasan Piker. You're fucked, bro. You are gloriously fucked, but you are more fucked than you think. So, Rev Says Desu, another YouTuber, has made this many videos about Hasan. That's a lot of videos. And Hasan responds, holy shit, is this guy okay? I respond, and I think this is very important because it's super relevant for how I think we should be dealing with terrorists moving forward. I respond with, each of those videos represents a different legitimate reason to deport Hasan. Not sure this is the dunk Hasan thinks it is. This dude says, wasn't Hasan born in the US? Where would he be deported to? Turkey! Breaking news, President Trump officially petitioned to the Supreme Court to allow him to end birthright citizenship once and for all. It's go time! It's go time! That's right, baby. Sorry, our founders never intended that. Goodbye. Zero tolerance. Get him out. Anyway, the response, absolutely diabolical. So you want the Trump admin to revoke a birthright citizenship? I love how transparent the racism is now. My father was an immigrant to the United States. I was born here, but I guess I better watch my mouth in case Herr Führer wants me gone. So I responded, only if your father is part of or supports terrorist organization. If he does, get him the fuck out. Anyway, I feel like that's a good time. Good time to be alive. Good time to be alive. Get them the fuck out. I fully support the get them the fuck out mindset. That's what we do here. Absolutely. So this is Nick Shirley, he actually just went to the Antifa riot. So now that I've given you the context, the fucking terrorism civil war that's happening in America, a war against faith and God and all things holy, I hope you're about to lock in, because apparently this dude was attacked by Antifa snipers.
All these people right here are the Antifa of Portland, all in black.
Terrorists.
Back, I'm gonna fucking smoke. Really? Yes.
What the fuck?
You have a sniper lasered on you right now.
Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Stop it.
We're Portland. This is our mother. Keep it weird.
Portland to erupt right now. You have thousands of people.
Dude, they're terrorists. These guys are terrorists, man. This is insane. And then everyone's like, no, don't send in the military. We have this all covered. Holy shit.
People out here protesting here in the streets of Portland, Oregon. Donald Trump has said this is war ravage and is sending...
That's right. At the request of Secretary Homeland Security Kristi Noem, I am directing Secretary of War Pete Hegseth to provide unnecessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland and any of our ICE facilities under siege from attack by Antifa and other domestic terrorists. I'm also authorizing full force, if necessary. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Based. Drone strike, Hasan Piker. That was a joke. Obviously, we don't want any violence, but we do want him deported.
Into the streets of Oregon, the federal government, and has said the feds can use full force against Antifa, who is now declared as a terrorist organization.
Shout out to the left who killed Charlie Kirk, and then the left who rioted because they killed Charlie Kirk. Both sides are violent, though.
Right now, you have thousands of people here on the streets yelling, fight back to the federal government. And here in Portland, Oregon, you have an ICE detention facility center that has been occupied by Antifa and...
Dude, why are we even treating this as normal? This should not be treated as normal whatsoever. I don't even understand it. This is insane. Like, this is absolute fucking insanity. This should not exist. ICE agents are... It's not like they're just doing their job. They're literally doing good things. Like, it's not like they're some fucking fascist Nazi force like the media keeps saying. They're really not. They're just guys that are trying to, protect their country. This is insane. These people should be jailed. Every single one of them.
Protesters for more than 100 days. And assaults on ICE agents is up 1,000% since Trump took office for his second term. Who knows what will happen here in Portland. We're going to interview some of these protesters, and then we'll be going to that.
There's no reason why we need to live like this. There's no reason why we need to live in a country like this whatsoever. Like, we don't need to live with people that are doing this. Like, we don't. Block a street, go to jail. How dare you block a street? You can't block a street for no reason. You block a street, you go to jail. Like, you vandalize something, jail. You punch an ICE officer, you get punched in the face, and then jail. I really feel like it's that simple. And unfortunately, I guess the military, Trump, the administration's a little scared that they're going to be called fascist. I don't care. You have to stop giving a fuck. They're using these words as weapons to destroy you. They don't work. It's over. Come on, guys. Get the fuck in there. This is like an entire brainwashed society of complete retards.
Same ICE detention facility center where Antifa has one of their strongholds here in the United States is now declared as a terrorist organization. Who knows what will happen? And now let's go hit the streets of Portland, Oregon.
Biden was president and the right didn't do this, to be clear. Like, they recognized that he was the elected president, or, either that or he stole the election, but they didn't, do this shit. And you know what? January 6th happened and every single person was fucking rounded up and shoved into a fucking trench for years. Like, they tortured those people, the January 6th protesters. Like, I don't see why these people should be treated any different. It's insane.
To these protesters. So right now you have the governor of Oregon chanting, "Troops in Oregon, we say no. Hey, hey, ho, ho." Governor Bash, what's your message to Donald Trump for sending the feds into Portland?
I had a press conference today. There's a statement online.
Well, could you give us one right now?
No? Later. Thank you.
Oh, come on, Governor Bash. Is this what democracy looks like?
Oh, got him. The snipers were the Department of Homeland Security protecting the ICE agents. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought it was Antifa that was the snipers. All right, we'll see.
All right, the governor will not give a statement. Now they're chanting, "Who streets?"
It's because they're controlled messaging. It's because they're all fucking controlled. You look at their Twitters. All right, you want to know something absolutely terrifying? Go to every single one of these governors and mayors and representatives of Congress. You look at all of their Twitters. They all make the same tweets every day. All of them. It's like an actual giant organism, hive mind of completely paid, controlled propaganda. Actual hive mind tweets.
our streets. What do you guys think about the feds coming into Portland?
It's wrong. It's completely wrong.
They say this is the stronghold of Antifa here in the United States, Portland, Oregon. Is Antifa a terrorist, do you think?
No, because Antifa
is anti-fascist.
fascism is an
idea.
ideology. It's not one thing you can...
An organized group. I mean, yeah, we all wear the same clothes and chant the same slogans and have the same equipment and have the same organizers and have the same people in charge. But it's an ideology. You know, I'm also Antifa, to be honest. A lot of people are unaware of this, and I hope that I don't get arrested for terrorism charges for saying this, but I am also Antifa. Anti-fag... I just can't stand them. I can't stand them.
A tribute. If anti-fascists are showing up against your administration, what does that say about your admin?
And here, do you think the feds are...
Literally fucking nothing. You give yourself a label, and then you go and commit crimes. It's like, I'm anti-Hitler, and then I kill somebody, and I'm like, what does that say about the guy that I killed? What does that say about the guy that I killed? I'm anti-Hitler.
Needed to take down Antifa.
Doesn't look like it to me. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Do you think Antifa is a...
Bro, what the fuck? Dude, these people, like, dude, this guy should be in the asylum. Like, they say don't judge a book by its cover. You should absolutely be judging books by their cover.
Terrorist organization?
I don't think Antifa plays any role in it whatsoever. Where's Antifa? Are they here? I don't know who they are. I'm just a proud American veteran who is fighting fascism. What's happening in our government is wrong. It's anti-American, and any patriotic American should be out here demonstrating against what's happening.
The largest and most known fascist in world history is Hitler. Where would you rank Trump?
If you look at the first 2 or 3 years...
Hitler. Where would you rank Trump?
If you look at the first...
Judge me by my enemies. Gorlock the Destroyer, here to raise tidal waves against your foes. No one will ever stand up to Gorlock.
That's the sound that Gorlock makes when she feeds.
First 2 or 3 years of Hitler's rise to power, he did not imprison as many people as Trump has.
What the fuck? That's your metric? Imprisoning people? Your metric for how Hitler somebody is how many people they imprison? Bro, what are we even doing? Bro, are you aware that Hitler drank water and breathes air, and so do you?
So Trump's imprisoned more people than Hitler in his first 2...
Yeah, exactly. To what, 2,000-3,000 people a day? That's far less than were imprisoned during the first 2 years of Hitler in Nazi Germany.
Do you think bringing in the feds was necessary?
Oh my god, he interviews Gorlock.
Here to Portland?
No.
What do you guys think about Antifa, him declaring Antifa as a terrorist organization?
I think it demonstrates that he doesn't know what Antifa is.
Because these people here are anti-fascist, but the idea of Antifa as an organization, is that such a thing?
No, it would be like saying MAGA is a terrorist organization.
These people literally say that everyone that voted for Trump is a Nazi fascist. Bro, this is crazy.
That MAGA is not an organization.
Bro, this man needs to go to an asylum immediately. I'm sorry. Like, we don't need to do this. We don't need to live like this. Like, I'm sorry. We really don't need to live like this, man. Like, this is a schizophrenic. This is a schizophrenic person, or the equivalent. Sorry.
In the way that Antifa is not an organization. It's incoherent.
And Trump has said this is war-ravaged Portland. Is this a war-ravaged city?
Show me where the war is. Point to it.
It was not war-ravaged during the Black Lives Matter protests either. I was part of a Buddhist group, and we would go out at about...
She was part of a Buddhist group during Black Lives Matter. Dude, what the fuck?
5 o'clock in the evening in Chapman Square, where
I think that every person that's part of these riots needs to go to jail. I feel like they're calling Trump a fascist, bro, dude. I feel like I'm further than Trump on this shit. I really am. Also, not a fascist. Just letting you know, I am not a fascist whatsoever. I am very anti-fascist. But no, I think all these people need to go to jail. I am very big fan of law and order. We have laws. We have a country with laws and rules, and if you don't follow them, fuck off. It's that simple.
night there would be all the stuff going on. We would do peaceful walks, never a problem. No one bothered us. We would see people setting up for the nighttime stuff, but it was all fine.
If this is war ravaged, like I said, all wars should look like this. This is my fervent prayer.
Do I look like a domestic terrorist to you?
Do I have to answer this question? Like how seriously are we taking this question?
I'm a boomer. I'm a septuagenarian, and Donald Trump thinks I'm a threat to America? What's he smoking? He's a total fascist.
Ma'am, you're moving pretty quick for a boomer. Look at you. You got your polling and everything.
That's right. Gotta move when you have to.
I'm telling you, man, this is literally the target demographic of these retard protests. It's like 60-plus-year-old white women with no children that love them need to go out and feel like they're actually useful because they have no connection to anything greater than themselves. So, they have to, invent causes that they fight for. I really feel like this is like a worldwide problem. And this is a purely Western issue because only in the West, as a society, is the culture explaining to women that they should not be having children and they should not be building families and that it's much more important to be random retards. Right, so Free Palestine Boomer over here is fucking retarded and has a terrible, sad, lonely, miserable life.
I got to sit back for a few years taking it easy, but now it's not the time. We have to fight for everything we can get.
Are you part of Antifa?
Bro, these people aren't going to change literally anything.
Oh, yeah, right. Am I against fascism? Hell yeah, but it's not an organization. It's a philosophy. It's an ideology. It's just an excuse, a pretext for the government to find a way to invade our cities.
So you're not a terrorist?
No.
No, I don't think you look like a terrorist, ma'am.
No, not lately.
You're moving too quick with the walker to be a terrorist.
Yeah, totally.
So these people right here are anti-fascist. That's an ideology. But the group of Antifa is different. That's who Donald Trump has declared as terrorists. The organization of Antifa, the group of people that receive funding from groups to then go out and incite political violence against.
It's crazy that this entire march, by the way, for the record, this whole march is because they don't want people that invaded our country to be removed from our country. Do you understand how insane this is? That is what this march is for. This is how brainwashed these people are. That the people that invaded our country illegally broke through our walls to get into our nation to profit off our tax dollars, that they shouldn't be removed. That's what these people are fighting for.
To the opposition.
Or at least that's what they're supposedly fighting for. They're not actually fighting for this. They're fighting for this because they are ideologically buck-broken retards virtue signaling because they can't connect to anything greater than themselves. They are spiritually devoid creatures that cannot connect, that probably do not have families that love them or respect them, and this is the only way they feel like they can connect to actual other people. That's my incredibly hot take.
As they are part of the group of and the organization of Antifa. Most of these people just have the ideology of being anti-fascist, which is not a bad thing. Nobody supports fascism, and nobody wants violence, or nobody wants a fascist dictator here in the United States.
Maybe not nobody wants violence. These people want violence.
But the difference is,
people would also, every single person in this riot, every single person in this riot and in this protest, make no mistake, they're humbly old random people. They would all celebrate your murder. They would all celebrate the murder of Charlie Kirk, the murder of Donald Trump, the murder of you, the murder of your grandparents, of your parents, of your siblings, of your children. They would revel in your destruction. They have labeled you in their mind as the enemy, and with all of their empathy and all of their bullshit, they would love it. They would relish in your suffering and demise. This is a completely and utterly ethically devoid, spiritually disconnected, disenfranchised, lonely, depressed subset of people, completely lobotomized and controlled by the government. That is absolutely what they are. Do not make that mistake.
Between these people and Antifa is an organization who have now been declared as terrorists. These people, these old boomers right here, are not terrorists. They have the ideology of being anti-fascist, and they believe Trump is a king and a dictator, but I would not consider these people as terrorists. So you have that protest going on, and now we're heading over to the main protest where...
There's a problem in this country, man. There is a problem in this country, and they are the problem. They are the problem. It's a problem, I think, that stems with this radical feminism that somehow tells people, you shouldn't be building families, you shouldn't be working, you should be, sacrificing your children to pagan gods or whatever they tell you through abortion. This is the issue. This is the issue, man. That's where we're up to. All right? These are people that have been so utterly buck-broken and propagandized by years of woke, feminized bullshit. This is what they became. And that's why what Charlie Kirk did was so important. He would have these conversations with people that didn't even, recognize that there could possibly be a different perspective. They couldn't even rationally fathom another perspective. Dude, you talk to people, and you're like, how many genders are there? And they're like, of course you can be whatever you want to be. They didn't even think about the idea that they could, God forbid, be bigoted and assume there's two genders. That's how sad it is. That's how disconnected these people are from truth.
A rally from Antifa is set to take place as they have been controlling and occupying the outside of this ICE detention facility center for over 100 days. and who knows what's gonna happen here. We're heading over right now. All right, we made it here to the ICE detention facility. Here you have all the protesters.
Are these guys blocking a road? Isn't that a crime? They should go to jail. I'm really a simple guy.
They're all outside of the ICE detention facility. Put the mask on, we don't want to blow cover too quickly. So this right here is the ICE detention facility center where they do hold illegal migrants once ICE has gone out and got them. And right here you see all the protesters. These guys, for instance.
Are these guys trying to insurrect the government by stopping ICE from doing their job? Last I checked, Donald Trump basically won the election based on immigration, based on deporting illegal immigrants. That's basically what he ran the election on. So the majority of the country voted for this. This is the democratically elected policy. This is perfectly legal. It kind of seemed like these people are trying to insurrect the government and thwart democracy. Again, they don't care. No, rules don't matter to them. You have to stop playing by the rules with these people because they don't follow them. They don't believe in them. Jimmy Kimmel will get fired or suspended for 2 days, and they'll say it's an attack on freedom of speech when they literally deplatform Trump from the internet. The president of the United States was deplatformed for the internet, and they all celebrated. Charlie Kirk was murdered, and they all celebrated. But Jimmy Kimmel got suspended for 2 days, attack on free speech. They have no values, none of them. Like, I couldn't imagine going through life as lobotomite 4,274.
Are all in black. They do not want to show their face. Those are potential members of Antifa. Antifa has had control of this location outside, occupying it for the past 100 days or so, and now this is set to be their rally. Let's see, they're handing out piggies, little piggies that squeak. Calling the police and the feds pigs. Bubbles, not bullets, right?
Right.
So why do you put the bubbles out?
It's an indicator, just like balloons. You watch where it's gonna go, that's where the gas is gonna go.
And how long are you doing?
What the fuck, dude? That's insane.
Protesting out here for?
Well, I've been protesting in different cities across the country now since they broke out early this summer. So.
What makes you so enthusiastic about protesting?
Because there's a lot.
No girlfriend.
To protest. There's a lot that's wrong that's going on. A lot of people aren't
nebulously wrong. These are mentally ill people.
Buying the bullshit from Trump. Basically.
What do you think they should do with illegal migrants if they are here illegally? For instance, because the last 4 years underneath Joe Biden, there was like over 10 million. Should they all just be allowed to stay here, or how should Trump go about doing that?
Well, first of all, I don't think anyone's illegal. I think that's just kind of like a hot button word that's used to basically create a us and them mentality, take away somebody's humanity by saying they're illegal.
And Jonathan, you've been...
They're literally illegal. They literally fucking invaded our country illegally, without passports. They broke in. What? Literally, what the fuck?
Covering Antifa for a very long time. How dangerous and how violent are these people?
Look, at the end of the...
For the record, I'm not advocating this. I'm just saying it would be poetic justice. Every single one of these people that are at these protests saying that no one is illegal, I fully think that it would be ethical and moral to break into their house and live on their couch. Not saying you should do it. You actually should not do it. Do not do it. But it would be moral. All right, you break into their couch and you live there. And then they say, get out of my house. And they say, no one is illegal. And then you shit on their couch. And they say, why are you doing this? It's my couch. And you say, no one owns anything, actually. That's what you got to do. That would be poetic justice. Absolutely.
The goal is to overthrow the U.S. government. They want
complete and utter facts. 100%. That's the plan. This is an insurrection.
Revolution. They're here to destabilize.
That's the far left. The far left is a completely and utterly morally devoid neo-Marxist organization that absolutely does this shit. Our couch, comrade.
America. They hate capitalism. They believe in Marxism, communism, and that's what they're trying to bring in and usher in right now. And authorities, the cops, these officers, this is the direct defense against any type of communist takeover, and that's why they're constantly being targeted.
I'm going back into the craziness right now, but before I get back into the craziness, I want to tell you guys about the sponsor of this video.
Dude, that guy was just spitting straight facts. That is where we're at. It is an actual war on Western civilization. It really is. Basic biblical values that built this country are under attack. Under attack!
AI growth tool, new AI editor, 1 week is a game show. It looks like right now we have a counter-protester going at it with some of the people. Here we go. What do you think about these protesters?
I've been documenting this for 3.5 months every day, calling them domestic terrorists, and Trump finally labeled them as domestic violent terrorist organization, like I've been, and I have the record of it. Get the back.
Your name is
You're
Billy,
on too
right?
much. Yeah, my name is Lavelle Howard. You want the real name?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. How much medication are you on?
Oh!
Yeah. Look at what's wrong with you? You guys are mentally ill.
Would you say these people are mentally ill?
Yeah, they're mentally ill. They're on drugs. Look at their.
This dude's like, you're mentally ill. Bro takes the microphone. Would you say on the record that they're mentally ill? He's like, yeah.
Pupils. Look
They retarded.
at all my videos. They're all out here drinking at night. They're all getting drunk. They're all on drugs. That's why.
Zero morals, zero principles, zero ethics, zero plan for the future. They just want revolution. Brainwashed population. How crazy is it? How did this happen?
They're going to get hit with conspiracy charges, RICO charges, domestic terrorist charges, and the leader is Chandler. He lives in a building right over here. He's the leader. I've interviewed.
This fucking fat-looking motherfucker is the leader of a terrorist organization. Oh my god.
Him 10 times. The funny joke is everybody poops at Chandler's. Everybody does poop at Chandler's. That's what they do because he lets all the Antifa members go to his house and they have parties. They get drunk. Yeah, this is what
I believe it. Absolute Slaneshian hedonism.
they do. They pay them to come out. They pay homeless people to get drunk out here. So it's an organization. It really is an organization where there's plans being made. People are getting paid. People have places to go and shower and bathe. So it's an organization.
People have said Antifa is not an organization. Do you believe it's an organization?
100%.
And are these people dangerous?
Very dangerous. Most of them they're on a lot of medication. They get very violent. You know, it's crazy how violent it gets, especially at night. It's gonna really pick up tonight. As soon as it gets dark, they feel like they can get away with the law, breaking the law. Like this is a third world country. At nighttime, I've been chased down these tracks. All type of shit's happen, bro.
I talked to this guy too. He's a white nationalist.
He's a white nationalist. Another label, because that's the only thing they have. They have labels, and then they want to kill you. They put the label on you. To make this clear, they don't put the label on you and then think they should kill you. They put the label on you to kill you. That's the goal.
Touch him. Don't fucking touch him.
I'm not touching him.
Don't fuck you. Don't fucking touch
you.
We can be here just as much as you can be here, motherfucker.
That is true. We do have the right to be here.
You guys don't run shit, motherfucker.
That is true. We do have the right to be here.
You actually do not, according to the federal police and the Portland Police Bureau.
Did you bring the whole family out today?
Yeah, I try and teach my children important things, and I think it's important.
This is a groomer. Put her in jail. Bro, no. That's what happens. They're fucking out here spawning vampirically.
Not to deport people that are just living their lives and being families here.
They're not just living their lives. They invaded our country. They should leave. They're not from here. They shouldn't be here. They should go.
Doing anything wrong.
Well, what do you hope message gets portrayed to the federal government today?
I don't think any message will get through to them today.
So literally, why are you here? If this is not about a message, then what are you doing? Because if it's not about protesting, then what is it? It's about rebellion. She said it out loud. She said the quiet part out loud. A protest is fundamentally protected under freedom of speech. If it's not about the speech, then what's it about?
I just hope they realize that we're going to stand up and fight for
That's right. I'm going to put my children on the front lines. Yeah, that's how much empathy she has.
our community, that we love each other and we will protect each other as this car tries to run through people.
This poor lady trying to go home. Like, dude, you should not be able to block streets. It is illegal. It is a crime. They should all go to jail.
You can't go this way.
You can't go this way, says Karen McGee, who has zero authority and zero control over her own miserable life. She probably has children that absolutely hate her and voted for Trump, so she probably absolutely cut them off. So she is sitting there, making believe she has a modicum of authority by telling people that they're not allowed to go to their own homes.
This lady's trying to get through the streets. They're not letting her through. They're not letting her through.
Privilege right there, baby.
They're not letting her through right now. And now everyone's saying she needs to back up. This lady right here saying it's illegal for her to be coming through here. The police are stepping in.
This is so sad. This is fucked up. This is so sad. This poor lady just wants to go home.
Oh my goodness! You won't be able to get.
Pedestrian! If you do not arrest this woman, you are complicit with this.
If you don't arrest this woman, you're complicit. The absolute audacity of this bitch. What do you mean complicit? She wants to go home. What is going on?
Administration!
Oh, this poor lady. Poor lady, oh my god.
Are you going to arrest her?
I think blasting sound at people with megaphones is not protected freedom of speech. It is absolutely trying to hurt their ears. Alright, it's violence in some shape or form. Like, this is crazy.
We can't hear anything.
She doesn't care if you can't hear. She wants to make you suffer. She wants to exert her modicum of cringe power over people. That's all they have. All the power that they have in this world is right here. They don't believe in anything greater than themselves. They're sad and alone. They have no children. This is the modicum of power that they actually have. How fucking tragic. The ultimate goon duo. Yeah. The ultimate squad. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, bro. The Tusken Raiders are back in action every day.
Right now, you have the police going. You have these guys mad at me for filming this. This lady's crying. I can't hear you. These people are mad at me for filming right here. This guy's mad at me for filming.
After hitting a protester.
I'm so scared.
These are the people with empathy, by the way. These are the people with empathy. All right, look at all the empathy on the left, guys.
Somebody stamped the car with Trump is not welcome. Now they're trying to get out. What's your message to these protesters, ma'am?
Get a job.
Bro!
Get a job. I didn't run anybody over.
The protesters wouldn't let her go through.
I know, it's ridiculous. Just let her go through. Yeah.
That's all she was trying to do, go through the road.
Yeah, right. This one has empathy. Sure. Highly doubt it, by the way. She's on camera.
And then she got swarmed.
Which was crazy. It's so stupid.
See, but like, think about how insane it is. These people are wrecking our country. They are. They absolutely are, without even a shadow of a doubt. They're not getting jobs. They're getting funded by socialism, which is being paid by us. This is crazy.
And are you one of the protesters out here today?
I mean, I'm not. I just came to see what was going on because I know, like, every time I've come by here, there have been like 10 people here, and now there's like hundreds because Trump's.
Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? What are we fucking doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What's going on, everybody? All right, like, did they pay you to be this retarded? Do they pay you to be this retarded, man? Holy shit. Like, what are we doing? That's fucked, man. You've got to stop. You've got to stop. You're not gonna get pussy like this, my brother.
Signs, you know, whatever, invokes whatever it is.
Perfect day.
Something 10.
Yeah.
And so now they're all here. Everybody.
Bro, fucking Asian Hamas member out here.
His comments.
You're walking around trying to get this guy to drop his camera constantly.
It's ridiculous.
This guy's mad at me for filming. He's just been following me around.
Happens, he's like so desperate. He's so funny. Like, look at him. Look at him right now.
Recording a riot? He's a journalist? What?
He's just so desperate.
Dude, I'm just doing my job. I just talk to people, and who cares, like she said. You don't need to follow me around if you don't want to.
Okay, so one question. Are you against ICE or not?
Why should he tell you? That's none of your business.
Am I against ICE?
Yeah,
you're documenting what's going on today.
But are you against it? That's what I'm asking. Like, this is a simple question.
If they're doing things illegally, yes.
Oh, interesting. That's funny. Okay, so you're not with. So you're just here for content. That's what it is.
I'm a journalist, so I cover.
Yeah, that's what he does. Correct.
Issues,
no, you're not.
See, I, by the way, am very for ICE. I'm all for ICE. I think ICE is going too weak on these people. I think absolutely I should fucking steamroll these assholes. No doubt. I'm way more pro ICE. Very pro ICE. I'm a very pro ICE guy. Some might say I'm radical. I would say that they're doing their best to radicalize me. That's for sure.
You're here for content. Exactly what you're doing right now.
Look, I'm just talking to you.
Why not?
It's funny. Yeah, no.
So
let me get this straight. These people are protesting. Why? Is it to broadcast their voice? Because if it is, then he is helping you broadcast your voice. Unless it's not about your voice. Unless you're a terrorist organization that's trying to overthrow the government.
You could have the you do have the opportunity.
You were just like, to the cop, to the lady, to this and that. It's like that's not being a
showing people what's going on.
It's not no. It's not being
showing people what's going on.
No. But that's not being a journalist.
What is journalism then? It's showing people the reality of things as they really are.
What you're trying to do
and
is
you're getting mad at me for filming.
No, I'm not mad.
Yes, you are.
No, what you're doing is that you're trying to catch content.
He is mad.
Bro, that's not journalism. You're just trying to catch content for people. You're trying to add.
What do you think journalism is, my guy?
And what is journalism if it's not some form of content? Because somebody needs something to consume, right? And that's content. I'm not rage baiting anyone.
Release the Epstein file. These people are so pathetic, it's crazy. Oh my God. Why didn't Biden release the Epstein files, huh? Because they don't care. It's about the message. They're actually lobotomites.
There's a difference.
But like, dude, I see you. You're like
content. That's not journalism.
You get bothered when someone bumps into you. I saw you, dude. You're like, like what the hell? And you're like mad dogging like all these people who are dressed in black. Like, what's up with that?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I've been watching you from afar.
I'm describing the.
So you're admitting that you were just stalking this random guy?
You're dressed in black?
Yeah, like you were like just like looking up and down, bro. I can read body language, you know, and that's what you're doing.
I'm observing the situation. That's what I do.
No, and you think you're
body language expert / unemployed Antifa terrorist.
Acting cool right now for your content. You're gonna post this later on and be like, oh, I was cool. Look me, and this guy's all mad. But in reality, bro, that's
correct. You are a soy baby, a lonely soy man with no bitches, and with no future.
That's not how it is. You know how that is. You know what I mean?
You can't make money if nobody says it.
That's it. Yeah. You could be a barber and like actually put something like put back into society. You know, well,
literally, what are you contributing to society? You are one to talk, guy.
McDonald's, to be more respected.
Okay, thank you very much. And what do you think about the protesters coming out here?
It's just, they're ruining the whole community. School got shut down. Just built people.
Obviously, you can't have a school here. Fuck, dude.
People are afraid to come out of their houses here. I want the feds here. I want the tanks and I'm just sick of it, man.
So you want the feds to come through here and get rid of all these protesters?
Hell yes. Yeah. How are we gonna have my fucking community back? Half the people who live here are afraid to come outside.
And so on the news, when you say that the people here don't want ICE or they don't want the feds here, you want the feds here?
Yeah, I want this stuff to end, and that's the only way.
And the people that don't want terrorists in the streets don't want the feds, but the ones that do want terrorists in the streets, they don't want the feds. What a show.
Do it.
This guy's probably a white supremacist, probably.
I think.
I'm gonna head back in. We're gonna see what happens.
Right on, brother.
God bless you.
Stay safe.
What's the need for all of the black?
The need for all of the black is to protect everybody who is around here, who is also wanting to protect their identity. I don't want my face to be out there. I don't want...
Because you're a terrorist?
These people to see this and then come and persecute me for standing out and holding a sign that says silence is compliance.
Yeah, because now the sun's gone down
my voice.
and we just have people in all black pretty much.
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone's in all black because they're part of an organized terrorist organization.
For the most part, majority are black.
This keeps people safe.
On the umbrella, it says, kill yourself. They're pointing it right to the feds on the top of the building. It says, kill yourself.
Get the fuck out of the way.
I'm just showing your thing. We're in the front line of the building now. You have these guys right here yelling, and you have the ICE and feds right here just taking it. Sounds like they're about to open up the gates, and the feds are about to come out. You have a bunch of them right in here right now, and they're gonna come.
Pray for the ICE agents, man. Like, these people have to deal with this shit every day. They're out there fucking putting their body on the line for the job, for the country. And they have to deal with this every fucking day.
Come through right here. Looks like a van or somebody's gonna be moving through. And you also have a Black Hawk flying around the entire perimeter right now. And what are you gonna do when the feds come out? They're coming.
We need a mass line. We need to shut them down. We need to be prepared to sacrifice at all costs. This is a red line. This is the moment to sacrifice, but be...
Bro, that's a terrorist. Sacrifice? Holy fuck. I mean, look, I know I get he's wearing the, yeah, but, no, this dude, he's wearing the fucking gear, and he is ready to be a suicide bomber. Let's go. That's my goat. That's my goat. I wonder if the people wearing the fucking terrorist headdress, might actually be terrorists.
We need a mass line. We need to shut them down. We need to be prepared to sacrifice at all costs. This is a red line. This is the moment to sacrifice, but be smart.
They're coming out right now. Here comes the police.
Bitches on the clearance now. Run the end and show your wife what it is. I'm gonna push out. Hey, do that shit to me, you little. Do that.
This guy's yelling at
me. I ain't scared of your ass. I ain't scared of your ass. You don't know who I am. Your commander will pull you back.
Dude, these are crazy people. IKEA Che Guevara. That's crazy.
Now they're shooting over here. Now they're all retreating back. Now they're shooting.
Get out of the way.
Now they're shooting. I don't know what's inside those little balls, but it smells like a little bit of tear gas.
You can't turn your guns on yourself.
Turn your guns on yourselves. Shoot yourselves. Shoot yourselves, says Jabba the Hamas fighter.
Don't push the hippie. Come get Daddy. We'll eat some loving without me.
This umbrella right here says kill yourself.
You gotta leave this fucking PTSD. Ain't no money for gas, bitch.
These poor guys need to deal with that shit.
Wow, what are those little paintball things they shoot? Those are pepper bowls.
They're pepper balls.
Sir, what made you want to come out here with the Make America Great?
Hey, that guy.
Because I seen a female out here, and she was being surrounded by all these people.
Traitor.
And he's a YouTuber liar. Yeah, I know your channel.
So this guy came out here tonight in support of the girl with the hat on because she was getting surrounded. So now she came out here. He left work to come out here because I guess they were worried for the safety of the woman. Antifa's really starting to ramp it up right now. They're chasing this guy out of here. They're chasing him out. You have all Antifa going after one man right here. You're getting chased out right now by Antifa.
Hey, it's the GOAT.
Being agitated. I'm not sure what's going on.
Why are they agitated with you being here?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. We just came, tried to have civil conversation and discourse with them.
Bro, it's the GOAT. I can't believe it. That's a surprise cameo. JD Delay's here.
And they started getting wild, and it started building and building and got crazier and crazier.
That's what they are surrounding us. I always find it interesting because they could, it's a great opportunity for them to explain why they're out here. Instead, they do this.
Of course, they can't explain why they're out here. They're terrorists.
I don't like you, fascist.
I'm not a fascist. What would make me a fascist? Because I'm not a fascist. What would make me a fascist? Feds are moving back out once again.
Again, it's all labels. These are retards. These are actual lobotomites. And, you have to, almost feel bad for the fact that, I don't feel bad for them individually. These are people with free will that made these decisions to bring them to this point, and they will face the consequences. Because God is very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. I just think about the Egyptians sailing into the Dead Sea, and then the waves collapse upon them because they were fucking degenerate retards. Isn't that a glorious... what a beautiful memory. God fully embraces the FAFO, you should know. But these lobotomites, not only are they going to absolutely regret all of this, but yeah, you have to understand what fucking happened to these guys. The Red Sea. Did I say the Dead Sea? Whatever. Is that not insane?
Even the feds all had the gas mask on. These guys right here, I don't know exactly what group they're part of. Here they're bringing through the Fed vehicles. Oh.
Yeah! Yeah, jail. Goodbye. Goodbye.
All right, they got one lady under arrest right now. This is DHS. This guy's asking for a 1v1. She's resisting arrest right now. Just pepper sprayed somebody.
Not enough, get more of them, not enough.
So all these people right here are Antifa, and they're against what's going on here at this ICE detention facility. Who knows what's gonna happen out here in Portland right now.
This actually is fucking war-torn Portland.
I'm Walida.
People try so fucking hard to make believe that it's peaceful on these streets. I see senators posting random images of parks and be like, what do you mean? What do you mean violent? It's so peaceful here. Come on, dude. What's this guy's name?
Who knows what's gonna happen out here in Portland right now.
I'm Walida.
Waleed the suicide bomber. Ain't no fucking way.
You're leading this group right now.
I am not a lead into this group. They're anarchists. I'm Waleed, like a father figure. I don't lead anything.
Father figure Waleed the terrorist. Why are we playing this game?
But I want to say that this is a preemptive attack.
He's also wearing his goggles upside down.
On the American people. Of course they did. These are right-wing psychos. This is a preemptive attack. You right-wing constitutionalists cheering this on.
Preemptive attack? What are you fucking talking about?
Are fools. They're going to attack UNES. These are globalists, and they're going to attack our cities, militarize them, and prevent resistance to super globalization.
You mean arrest criminals? Super globalization? How dare the law be in effect? How dare you arrest criminals? Whee!
They just came through. They just arrested that one lady. What's your reaction?
Fucking horrible. They got no business being out here. They crossed the federal line. They're just out here to bully people, and they want to...
Bro, they are literally not there to bully people. They're there to do a job that you are trying your absolute best to impede, which I think should jail you immediately.
Make it known,
sir,
that any resistance will be dealt with. They're not...
It should be dealt with. Why should they roll over and die because a couple of fat trans Tifa members decide to show up and yell at them?
Doing good. They're not doing anything but making things worse.
You think that was an unlawful arrest?
Yes, absolutely.
And what should the feds do when people do kind of start putting their hands on them, start resisting?
What should the feds be doing?
Yeah.
Okay, how do you even explain putting hands on people when the feds walk out here in a straight line and bulldoze the crowd off their own property?
You are literally fucking surrounding them and not allowing them to move. Are they not allowed to leave their house because you arm lock around them?
That's not enforcing legal arrest. That's assault.
It's assault to leave your house because a couple of gay retards are holding hands around the house. And if you break the hand-holding ring, that's assault. Dude, this is crazy. What are we doing? This is public property. This is a public street. Literally, what the fuck is happening?
As somebody who
these people need to go to jail or an asylum.
Lives self-defense. I can tell you, there's nothing defensive about what they're doing.
What do you mean you live self-defense?
I teach and practice self-defense. I've integrated that into my life in a huge way.
So the police...
Bro's religion is self-defense. Dude, I integrated that in my life. That's why I've decided to cut my penis off and enter women's bathrooms instead. It makes it much easier to survive.
Puts his hands on you, what are you gonna do?
Police put their hands on me, I'm not giving them a chance. They're already too close. I know who these people are, they're dangerous.
What does that mean? So what do you do? Oh, wait. So what do you do when they get close?
I'm not stupid enough to get that close. In fact, if you were watching a minute ago, one of these jackasses tried to run me over.
Yeah, no one tried to run you over. If they tried to run you over, you would be dead. This is retarded.
This crowbar right here. What's this for?
Shepherd's crook.
You have a shepherd's crook.
Yeah.
What's that for?
Shepherd's crook? This is for me. This is just like kind of like a walking stick. But also, I mean, think about it like this, right?
Bro, these are crazy people.
You came out here wondering what that was, thought it was a crowbar. It's a shepherd's crook. It's a sign of peace.
Yep, a peaceful protest, ladies and gentlemen. Yep.
Jesus himself walked around with these.
Yeah, but Jesus himself, was a big fan of the law and justice. Jesus was not a terrorist. This is insane.
This is peace.
So you're just trying to be like
Jesus also didn't cut off his own penis, sir.
Jesus out here.
No, I'm just trying to be myself. That's all I'm doing.
Mostly peaceful, AK-47.
Portland, this is our mother. Keep it weird. We're together in the streets. Come out.
Stop
Show
it.
Jiggy Moziggy. Get the out of here. Portland, keep it weird.
See, we're wearing masks to protect. I can't hear you with that mask on.
Take a fucking hint.
What?
Take a hint.
Oh, what's the hint? About what?
Wait, is he not allowed to be there? Wait, that's crazy.
Hey, I can be here.
You can be here, but you can't.
Do what? What am I doing wrong?
Sticking your camera.
Hey, stop it.
These are terrorists.
No.
Stop it. So right now you have a bunch of people who are here documenting just like I'm doing. And they are labeled as the opposition here. And they will not let you speak. They try to take your camera. This Antifa group out here, they say they're not a part of Antifa. They say Antifa's not, everyone's in the same colored clothes. Everyone is going after the same exact people. This is very much an organization. Look at this guy. It really does just, Hey, what was that for?
Bro, guy dressed in black, pops out of the crowd, shoves him, dives back into the crowd so you can't know who actually did it. It's almost like they're organized. Why the fuck do you need to live? We don't need to live like this. We do not need to live like this.
It really does feel like just a little kid. Somebody just came and charged me from the back. What was that for?
Make me.
Oh my god.
This guy was going after him. They pulled off his glasses and he punched the girl back. And now you have the whole entire mob coming after him right now.
Right, and that's self-defense. Like, dude, that's how they fucking play this game. This really is terrorism, you know? They're not playing by any possible rules. Zero rules. It's just destroy and subvert and insurrect. That's the goal here. And this, by the way, I want you to pay attention, because this is what every single Democratic figure in the government is saying is not happening. They're saying there is no violence. They're saying there is no criminal activity. The feds do not need to be sent in because all of these people are peaceful. They're anti-fascist, anti-racists. Do you understand? We are being lied to with footage proving us wrong. This is like actual 1984. Do not believe your eyes.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, I didn't do anything. You get out of here. Don't try to hit me.
Get out of here.
Well, I have
Get
no.
out of here. Don't come back.
Get away from me. Get away from me, sir. Where are you?
If I see you again, is that not a threat?
Pushing me onto the road.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let me move. Let me get out. If you're gonna let me get out. Hey, sir, stop it.
Fucking walk.
Stop.
Walk.
What are you doing? Why are you so mad? I didn't do anything.
You did.
What did I do?
Walk.
I love how he's reasoning with the terrorist.
I haven't done anything.
Do not come back.
Watch out.
You come back, I'm gonna fucking see you, dude.
Really?
Yes.
You come back, I'm gonna smoke you. That is a threat on your life. Holy shit, dude. This is crazy. These people killed Charlie Kirk. These people would celebrate if any of you died. Any of you. This is an actual threat on the country.
Really, I'm
Why?
gonna smash that fucking camera.
Stop it. Stop. Sir, stop it.
Stop sticking your camera in people's fucking face.
I have the right to be here.
Okay, did I say
I have the right to be here.
Stop.
I have the right to film. You have DHS watching you right there.
Stop.
Lasered on you.
I
You have a
didn't do
sniper
nothing.
lasered on
Wow, dude.
you right
I
now.
don't give a fuck.
Stop it.
Stop
You-
sticking your camera in people's face.
I didn't do anything wrong. You have a sniper on you right now. You have a sniper on you right now.
That's crazy.
Chill. For what did I do? I had the right to be here.
Stay right there.
Dude, that is fucking insane.
I had the right to be here. They now just said they're gonna make a targeted arrest on somebody out here, and now Antifa is all running. Look, they are literally running away. Now they're making a targeted arrest on somebody.
Why did they announce it? It's insane.
The first time since June they've been down here.
This is the first time Portland police has ever been down here.
Since June.
Since June.
This is the first time the Portland police has been here since June, and they say that the police have it under control and they don't need the feds? Bro, literally, I am becoming radicalized in real time. Every single one of these motherfuckers needs to be rounded up and thrown in a hole. In a hole. Military, please. All over the country. I don't care. You can scream authoritarian. I scream anarchy. Right? There are enclaves of our country that are anarchists. That are anarchist insurrectionists. Literally put them away. Sorry.
Why is Portland PD coming down?
Because the president has, turned his hand and said, hey, if you're not going to come down, we're going to send the military and the National Guard. He forced their hand.
Yeah, have arrested a man. You fuck you. The light, what's the purpose of the light?
It's a cop light. They dropped it when he was swinging on a girl.
Oh, really?
So I just picked it up. I don't know how to turn it off, or I would turn it off.
Really?
Yeah.
He's got a right to be here, dude.
I'm not, totally, I don't know how to turn it off. It's OnlyFans.
Well,
it's a light.
Yeah, I can turn it off for you if you let me try.
I don't like having people touch me. I'll have you.
This is crazy.
It's like a little boy.
I am a little boy.
What's the purpose of the light, bro?
I don't know how to turn.
It's to harass you. It's an attack flashlight.
Turn the fucking thing off.
That's a lie. Give me it.
Yeah, he's pointing it in his face. I mean, like, he's obviously joking.
Then let me
he's obviously lying. Dude, these people should not be treated with this level of respect.
Turn it off for you. Let me turn it off for you.
No, it's good.
You're acting like a little boy.
I'm a little brat. Tell everybody. But I'm not a Nazi.
I never said you were.
This is the classic maneuver. They take the moral high ground by just labeling people falsely. It's like, I could be a terrorist, I'm not a Nazi.
Well, I know, but I'm not a Nazi. We should actually put that down. Hey, stop touching me.
I didn't touch you.
I'm gonna insult you and if you touch me.
I didn't touch you.
Dude, this is crazy. Trying to bait him, what a loser.
Stop touching me.
I didn't touch you.
You just walk out.
I didn't touch you. Okay, he's gonna follow me. Oh, look, he knows how to turn it off.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously. Dude, these are just such fucking Reddit mod pizzas of shit. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. These people don't breed. That's why they need to groom your children, for the record, because they can't breed themselves. That's why they need to invade your schools, because they breed like vampires. They need to infect people with their ideology, because they can't figure this shit out themselves.
What are you doing?
Oh, he's back.
Why are you following me?
LARPing as a militant, because there's nothing in this person's life. Imagine living a sad life like this fat schlub over here. Imagine needing to live a life like this. Completely alone, zero purpose, empty and numb, just have to start randomly harassing and bullying people. And then you're gonna justify it by calling them a Nazi. Bro's built like a fucking avocado, and he's just as squishy.
Around.
Well, you're following people around with your camera.
I'm not following anybody around with a camera.
You don't have a camera and you're not.
I have a camera. I can walk around just like all these other people. I can walk around. Hey, don't touch me.
I'm not.
Look, you just touched me. God, I didn't touch you. Look, all these people have cameras too. Go after them.
No, they seem all right.
Okay, cool.
They seem all right. All right, classic. Am I right? Classic. Profiling, right?
You kind of look like Kirk. It bothers me.
Oh, that bothers me.
You look like Kirk. It bothers me. You know why he said that? Because this is a regular white guy, and he wants him dead. And he wants him to attack so he could fight back. He wants all of you dead. These people want every single one of you dead too.
Freedom of speech, right?
Yep,
That's right. Uh-oh, don't touch that thing.
I didn't touch it.
I got a left like a motherfucker, and they'll pick you up with teeth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't touch you.
I'm not saying you did. I'm saying don't touch it.
I won't touch you.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The police have now left.
And the police runs away from the terrorists because obviously the police doesn't do fucking anything until the military rolls in. This was a great video. I'll link it in the description, of course. No, this is a terrorist conquering our nation and fighting against our civilization, and there is no reason why the military should not be involved. Trump is right, once again. And the governors, the mayors, the representatives in Congress, every single one of them is complicit in this anarchy and chaos in our country. They're trying to destroy it. Know who the villains are. You look like Kirk to me, the guy said. They all want you dead. Good versus evil. Unfortunately, I already read the ending. Of this story. Surprise, good wins. Fuck you, Deuce Volt. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.